everybody, welcome to my first trimester vlog. I can't even believe that I'm saying that, to be honest with you. It was not necessarily on the agenda to have another baby, but here we are and we're very happy about it. It has been a bit of a whirlwind, I'm just going to be real. The symptoms have been really up and down. This is baby number 4 and I've never documented how I felt before, so it's kind of cool really. So yeah, enjoy and see you on the other side. So I'm currently, I think I'm like 6 weeks 2 days. Baby looks like a little tadpole right now, and this is the first day that I've been feeling really sick. My lips are really dry because I've just got over the flu. And yeah, let's just be real, like I was really hoping that I was going to get away with not having any sickness, but that's not the case. I'm feeling really nauseous. And when you're trying to hide it and not tell anyone that you're pregnant, it's really difficult. Brad was live earlier and I'm sitting behind him like... So yeah, today is that first symptom. Apart from that, I've just been feeling really tired, really like fatigued. My boobs are killing me. They are literally so sore. You know when normally you take your bra off at the end of the day and it's really satisfying? Well, not anymore. It is literally like the most painful thing ever. But yeah, so that's what I've been experiencing so far. And yeah. So I was still 6 weeks, still feeling sick. I have been feeling really tired. Like exhausted, to be honest with you. It's weird because last week I didn't feel like this. So when I first found out, I was like week 4. I had no symptoms whatsoever. I felt fine, dandy, and was just like, this is a breeze. And it was that stage where you're kind of like, am I, like, I know I am pregnant, but am I? So I was like taking test after test. I was getting Brad to go to the shops just to get me more tests, just so that I could do them. But then as soon as I do it, it'd be like, bam, positive. I'd be like, okay. So I did actually go for a really early reassurance scan. So I thought that I was 6 weeks, but I was actually 5 weeks. So I had an internal scan done, which is, it's just a bit weird. It's not unpleasant, it's not painful or anything like that. It's just, you know, yeah. But we had that done, and we saw baby. So, but because I was only 5 weeks 3 days, when I thought I was 6 weeks 3 days, we couldn't hear the heartbeat yet. So, but we did see it flickering. We saw it flickering.
You see nice and strong heartbeat.
Yeah.
Heartbeat where the arrow is, the movement there.
Oh. We were all crying. It's just such an overwhelming feeling, because all of a sudden you're like, oh my god, this is real. Like this is actually happening. Like for me, this is baby number 4. I never thought baby number 4 was gonna be a thing. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. Like, I really thought that Marnie was our last. She was the baby, that's that. I was like, nope, the shop is shut. And I just feel like, I don't know, something just changed. How can I put this? So like, I've been a mum since I was like 16. Yeah, so I got pregnant really young. And everyone always says, oh, once your kids get older, you know, you're gonna live, you're gonna have your whole life, you're gonna be able to do whatever you want, you know, you're gonna have so much time. And while that's true, I kind of hated it. I'm like, yeah, but who am I? I've always been a mum. Like, I love being a mum. And don't get me wrong, obviously I'm always going to be a mum, but yes, back to the symptoms. So I have been feeling very nauseous. I find that as soon as I get a bit hungry, I get nauseous. So I've kind of been like snacking on little things. I have found that my bladder hasn't actually been too bad. I don't feel like I'm needing to go to the loo any more than I normally would. But yeah, so I haven't really had that. And yeah, just really, really tired. I've noticed that a lot over the last couple of days. Like, I'm sitting there and I am yawning. I don't want to get out of bed in the mornings. We also moved house, so that was a big thing. And we had flu. Oh my goodness, having the flu in your first trimester, not fun at all. That wiped me out, so I was like unsure of what my symptoms were. But anyway, I'm all better now. Today has been rough. When I tell you, I feel like I've been hit by a freight train, quite honestly. And today I didn't just have nausea, I had actual sickness. I was just sitting on my bed and all of a sudden, you know, when you're just like, and I had to run to the toilet to make sure that I got there in time. I've been sitting here fiddling this piece of orange for probably the last 10 minutes, trying to think to myself, is it worth stomaching this? In my last pregnancy, I had terrible, terrible sickness the whole way through. It literally didn't stop until I gave birth. It wasn't sick every single day. It was a lot of nausea, but it was constant. I think I had maybe 1 week or 2 weeks that I didn't have it. So I'm really hoping that this pregnancy isn't like that. But if it is, it's all worth it in the end. But yeah, so today was pretty rough. Here's the little one that I was sick with the whole time I was pregnant.
I'm older now, I'm 6. And she's already pregnant again.
I am already pregnant again.
It's only like 6 weeks or something.
Well done, you remembered.
Yeah.
6 weeks.
Yeah, also.
I also have a really weird thing that my teeth, my front 2 teeth, are so sensitive. I've never had that before, but ever since I've been pregnant, these 2 front teeth. So I'll be drinking a cup of tea in the morning. Oh, the pain. So yeah, that's been another fun thing. You're right there.
Yeah, I'm just like peeking.
Gonna have another one of you. It's currently 10 o'clock in the evening and I had to come and devour a cheese bagel. I wasn't even like craving it, but every time I don't eat, I feel sick. It's becoming like a recurring thing. I'm finding that I'm having to eat little and often rather than loads at once. But right now, this is my saving grace. Can't beat it. Before we start this video, I just want to apologise for the sound because I bought this new mic and didn't realise that if I held it so close to my face, it would sound like I'm bursting your eardrums out. Enjoy the vid. So I'm 7 weeks today. I really can't wait to do that TikTok where it's like, I'm 34 weeks today. It seems like a long way off. So week 7. How am I feeling? I apologise for the light, by the way, but I feel so sick. I can't be asked to go and set up a light in the bathroom. Like, I'm just going to be real with you. So this is what we're dealing with. Okay, this is what we're dealing with today. If you notice, I'm not too far from the toilet either. Yeah, we're at that time. So how's it going? Well, it's going. I am very, very sick. Very sick. I feel nauseous pretty much 24/7, which is just fab. But to be expected. Let's just be real. It is the first trimester. This is baby number 4. I'm under no illusion. I knew what was coming. I knew what I was getting myself in for. Doesn't make it any more pleasant though. However, I still feel like it's not as bad as my last pregnancy. So, you know, we're going to just take all the wins that we can. All right. Yeah. My tits have been ridiculously sore. I know I touched on this in week 6, but Jesus Christ. I never thought my tits could be so sore. I'm in a little bit of disbelief, to be honest with you. And they're huge. They are absolutely huge. I mean, I've always been blessed in that department, apart from when I lived abroad and they completely shrunk. But anyway, they have grown tremendous amounts. My husband's not complaining, do you know what I mean? Not that he's allowed to touch them because they hurt so much. But yeah, so that's all going on. But yeah, it's mainly the sickness, to be honest with you. As soon as I get the slightest bit hungry, I'm nauseous. So if I stay up past 11 o'clock, nauseous. Like last night I sat up with my daughter. She was trying to do some geography homework. So we were just sitting there doing it. Yes, she left it till the last minute, but you know, what can I say? She's mine. So we're having a little giggle, and I suddenly realised that I was getting hungry. I was like, oh, made a big mistake here. I've gone to bed past 11 o'clock, which means I'm now going to feel sick for the next 2 hours. But you know, it's fine. But overall, I'm fine. I'm moaning a lot, but I'm fine. I'm honestly fine. I'm very happy. It still doesn't quite feel real that there is going to be another baby in the house. But we are very much looking forward to it. And I'm now going to try and put some makeup on and make myself feel a little bit more human, because I feel like even if it is a waste and I don't do anything, I just want to feel a little bit human, you know? I really need my hair done. I just can't be arsed. I just can't be arsed. Oh gosh. So yeah, I'm going to try and put some makeup on. Not try it. I'm going to put some makeup on, and I'm just going to get the fuck on with it. Like, come on, Jen. Snap out of it. 37-year-old woman. Am I? No, I'm 36. Am I 37 or 36? Shit, how old am I? No, I'm 37. Do you know what? Can't even remember. That's really crazy. It's like completely slipped my mind how old I am. But anyway, that must be the baby brain kicking in already. Pretty sure I'm 37. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to go and get ready for the day. Bye. Oh my goodness. So I'm at the end of week 7. And I'm literally surrounded by pillows because I don't even want to move. I feel so sick. Oh, it just doesn't even matter what I do. Like, oh my gosh. This week I feel like has just really ramped up with the sickness. I apologise for the light and everything. I just really can't be asked to go and get anything. I found that, to be honest with you, I don't know why they call it morning sickness, because it's like morning, noon and night. I actually find that in the morning it starts a little bit, and by, what's the time now, like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, oh my gosh, it's just so much worse. And I'm so tired. I feel like I could just go sleep and just not wake up till tomorrow. This first trimester is literally kicking my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh my God. I will be glad to be out of this in like whatever it is, like 4 weeks time, 5 weeks time. Oh, I need to go collapse my head. I found that my sense of smell is ridiculously high. Like I can smell everything. Open the fridge, like the smell of garlic, no. I can't deal with that. Like we've got an ensuite in our bedroom. It doesn't even smell in there, but I can just smell bathroom, and I can't explain it. I'm like, you're gonna have to shut that door. Like, you're gonna have to shut that door. And like, I scrubbed it yesterday because I was like, maybe it does smell a bit. It doesn't. It's just me. So all these little random things. But yeah, the smell of garlic's really doing me in. I've been craving a bit of cheese, which is really random, but then cheese makes me feel really sick. Just can't win, really. I did have a smoothie the other day, a mango, papaya and pineapple smoothie. Oh my God, it was like the most delightful thing that I'd had in such a long time. So I'm definitely going to be having more of those. But yeah, this is rocking my world. And like, you know, you just feel like women that have been through this, you're going to know how bad this feels. But don't you just feel like such a whiny little bitch? Do you know what I mean? And I feel bad. Like, I don't want to keep being like, oh, I feel sick. Because I just feel like I'm moaning. But at the same time, I feel like shit. So, I just don't want anyone to think that I'm like lazy or anything. And I know they don't. I mean, I'm just hormonal as well. I cried over the fact pretty much that my pizza was burnt the other day. So that's where we're at, hormone level. But yeah, it's just a lot. I'm very excited though, but I will definitely be glad to be out of this era, okay? The first trimester is not it. Oh, holy shit. Just been shopping and was fighting back the urge to vomit the whole way around the shop. I'm currently sitting here with the door open. Just praying to God that I don't throw up in front of everyone. 8 weeks, 5 days, not long to go. Not long to go, and then I'm out of this first trimester bullshit. I'm like trying to figure out whether I'm having a boy or a girl just purely based on like how I feel. So with my first, he was a boy. I didn't really have loads of sickness. I was sick up until about 16 weeks, but it wasn't like crazy. I didn't have any mad like cravings or anything. So then with my two girls, I really craved fruit. With both of them, a specific fruit. And I was quite sick, especially with my last one. I was really sick, obviously, as I've said. This time hasn't been, well, I wouldn't say it's been as bad as Marnie. It's not been pleasant, but it hasn't been as bad. But I haven't had any like mad cravings either. Like, you know, when you're like, oh my God, I need that. I need to eat that. I haven't had any of that. So I'm just kind of like, am I having a boy? I've had also crazy dreams. I think I've had like 4 dreams now that I'm having a boy. So maybe it's because I would love another boy. I would love another girl, but I would love another boy. So I'm like, maybe my brain's just playing little tricks on me, luring me in, thinking that I'm going to get what I want. So I'm quite a healthy person in general, but I've found this pregnancy nausea, to be a real pain in the arse, yeah? And I can't stand this stuff normally, but chewing gum has been my saving grace. It is literally the only thing that stops my nausea. And I hate it because I never have these. I stopped eating these years ago. But do you know what? Needs must at this point. So as you can see, it's been a rough ride. I am at the end of it now. It's like that weird transitional time where you know you're pregnant, but you haven't really like, you know, you can't see anything, you can't feel anything going on until you have that first like major scan. So yes, we did have our 12-week scan and everything is looking really good. Now, tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm gonna say that that's a boy. Who knows, but we have seen the baby. So, very excited, heard the heartbeat. The first time we went, I was way too early, so I couldn't hear the heartbeat. So it was really nice. It's a really surreal moment, isn't it? So yeah, we're really excited and I just can't wait now. I feel like it's going really quickly though, but it always does at the beginning, and then by the time you get to the end, you're just like, get out of me. Hope you've enjoyed watching this. Please make sure you follow along for the journey. the subscribe button, like button. Yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.